According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Caicedo.
Delivered across. Defending of the desperate variety.
Gretzel.
Succumbs to the pressure. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Mendes.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, it's played into the area. Now that's a fine challenge. That's going to go a long way.
Mendes.
Over to the left. Estupinian. And they've got a throw. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Showing good feet.
And it's Alvarez.
Cleared without complication. Aim forwards. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's found a way through. So who's he picking out? Nice control. Caicedo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he shoots!
Mendes. Incapuyi. Caicedo. Mendes. Gretzel.
Moved on forwards.
Alvarez. Alvarez.
And it's played forward. And he's on a charge. Keeps on running. He has found a way through. And he's there to get it away. Have it back and can go again. Oh, he's found support out wide, and the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here.
Gretzo.
He is just caressing the ball.
Mendes.
That's very neat. Now here... Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Mexico, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Valencia. It's been a pretty frantic start, a lot of front foot pressing. And here's Valencia. He's having a shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Raul. Jimenez proves just a little bit too strong. And he's got his cross in. Caicedo is there, and he can get that clear. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ecuador do love to play with a bit of width, Jim.
Yeah, and just notice the way, when they ping it out wide, the prompt for those in central midfield to make their forward runs, and they're looking to get on the end of whatever arrives.
That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Capie gets rid without sophistication. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's played forward, and here's Valencia. Estupinian, played towards the other side. Oh, such a clever touch. Spread out to the left. Plays it across. Oh, that's a nice ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, easy pickings there. Out to the right. The less said about that pass, the better.
Incapuyi.
Still goalless. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Gretzo.
And it's Raul. Jimenez, and it's lofted through here. Estupinian shifted upfield. Searching pass he's played there. And that pass just didn't quite work. Estupinian.
Gretzo.
Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. their throw-in. That looks a good ball through. And here's Valencia. He's free, he has got space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Alvarez. Raul. Out to the left it goes. Oh, sweet feet. Capie, aim forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? Estupinian. And they can counter here. Tries a deft little ball. Deftly away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tacho has played it long. That's a nicely shaped ball. Estupinian swings it across. Too much on that, it's gone out. Moved on forwards.
Grezzo.
Over to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Sanchez. Gets a good foot in there. Incapuyi. Mendes. And it's played forward. Caicedo. Mendes. Incapie. Forwards and with intent. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now it's Jimenez. Played out to the right. Sanchez, there's the delivery. Oh, they could break here. Caicedo, played out towards the right wing. And it's Caicedo. think that's offside. Yes, it is. Raul. Aimed in towards the... There's the header! No, he's got that completely wrong. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Raul. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. He can run onto that, and the flag has stayed down. That's the throw. And it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. Mendes. Great defending, strong and determined. The referee's awarded a free kick. No, that's been easily repelled. It's anyone's ball now. Caicedo. And that's out of reach. Stupinian gets over and intercepts. And here's Valencia. Oh, good spread. Clipped into space. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Back in once more. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Caicedo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vicious ball here. It's come to nothing. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That'll be a throw. Stupinian played over towards the opposite flank. He came in hard, very hard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, shooting chance! Pacho. Tacho chooses to go cross-field. And it's Raul. He's in space and looking for options. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Caicedo. Crunching tackle. And it's played forward. And back to the goalkeeper.
Retso.
Oh, that's neat. Can he deliver? And a chance! Clears it away. Mendes. Oh, it's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. Looks to the other side. Spread out to the left. And that's aimed into the middle. Hit into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Aim forwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Now it's Jimenez. Now it's Jimenez. That's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. Now, who's going to be first to this? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. That is lovely. Sanchez. That's good play. Alvarez. That's tidy. And it's played in, shapes to shoot! Just off target.
Raul Jimenez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Mendes. Caicedo. Estupinian shifted upfield. It's a throw-in. Sanchez. And he goes cross-field. Oh, can he get onto this? It's gone out for a throw-in. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. keeper's got good distance on that. Lobbed in behind. What a throw in. Can he finish? Now it's Jimenez. Jimenez played out to the left flank. He's making a real surge on the left. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Mendes. Caicedo. Mendes. Now that's well seen too. Sanchez. Mexico getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Grezzo.
He's onto it in a flash. And it's made its way to him. Valencia. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Out to the left it goes. Can he spark a counter here? Strong running down that left flank. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance for a shot! And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Mexico ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Lovely bit of skill. Does really well to win the ball there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Estupiñán. Tacho, gently done. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And it's played forward. Raul. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Caicedo. Tacho. Incapulli.
Grezzo.
Mendes. Estupiñán. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Alvarez. Sanchez. Aim forwards. Estupinian wins the duel this time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Alvarez. Mendes. Caicedo. And here's Valencia. Lovely feet. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's bounced back off the post. Now the ball in. Climbs up big. Oh, not the best of headers.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Sanchez. Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. And here's Raul. Caicedo.
Gretzo.
Ecuador can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Caicedo. Mendes. Hincapié, gently done. And it's gone back to the keeper. Calmly anticipates. Pacho. Hincapié. Mendes. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alvarez. Sanchez. Ball is over the line. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And it's Valencia. Now it's Valencia. Estupinian. Chance here to counter. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And here's Valencia. Played out to the right. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. That has been cut short. Caicedo. Mendes.
Gretzo.
Oh, that's nice. Out to the right. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, great chance. Valencia. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Now it's Valencia. That is a great pick. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Estupinian goes short. He's on it, can he get away? Shoots! He scored! First blood drawn. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Played towards the other side. Over to the left. It's a goal kick. Caicedo. And here's Valencia. Valencia! Just a whisker away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Valencia. Caicedo. Estupinian, cross into the box. And it's hoisted clear. Alvarez played back to the goalkeeper. It's been slipped through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the finish! And he should have done better, and he knows it. Clears it away. And that's a throw. Mendes. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Caicedo shifted upfield. Alvarez. And that has put paid to that. Spread out to the left, drives it in. He can get that clear. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Cross goes in there. Only partially clear. And he's there to clear it. Sanchez. And now the breakaway. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Plenty waiting in the middle. Turns and goes back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mexico can't seem to retain possession. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mendes. Alvarez. That's a good run down the left. Hit into the middle. Caicedo getting this one clear. They've played it short. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Probing pass. That's really well cleared. Oh, good spread. It's a good-looking delivery. And that has gone horribly wrong. Now the delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Estupinian, and it's played forward. Played into space out wide. Played out to the right. Sanchez. Alvarez. Played out to the left flank. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Another throw-in. Alvarez. And it's Raul. Sanchez receives it in a wide position. And that was very necessary. Mexico shot a goal! He decides to... It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Mendes.
Retzel.
Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Good play on the left-hand side here.
Caicedo.
Estupinian played over towards the opposite flank. That's an imaginative pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. And the ball is out of play. Mendes. Caicedo, forwards and with intent. Estupinian looks to the other side. Out to the right. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Ecuador surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Incapuyi. Mendes. Pacho. Caicedo. Estupinian chooses to go cross-field.
Retzel.
And he cuts out the supply.
Ecuador clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
proves too strong.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Very nicely done. He's there to get rid. Estupinian. Oh, nice touch.
Caicedo.
Estupinian. There are a few waiting for it. That's tidy. And that has been clubbed away. Estupinian climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Mexico are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Nice physical challenge. Alvarez. Oh, it's Jimenez.
Mexico really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Valencia. It's run loose here. Does really well to win the ball there. Estupinian, and he goes cross-field. Oh, good spread.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Caicedo.
Caicedo played into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's really well manoeuvred. Decent progress down the left. He's in plenty of space here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Alvarez. Raul. Played out to the right.
Sanchez.
Raul. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Hincapié, aim forwards. Referee's given a throw. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover.
And it's Caicedo.
Tries a measured ball. Sanchez gets it away. Estupinian. Over to the left. In it comes.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Moved on forwards.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
It's gone for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Alvarez spreads it out wide. Aimed in towards the centre.
Mexico really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Hincapié forwards and with intent. Valencia. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ball played right into his path. There's no flag.
Caicedo.
He's gone for goal! Could be danger here. Flings it across. Tries to get it clear. Alvarez. And it's played forward.
Sanchez.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure.
Pacho. Caicedo. Mendes.
And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least